day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Let me know if y'all can hear your girl. What's going on this fine Sunday, raining, stormy, bad weather day, baby? Let me know if you can hear me. We just came back from brunch, and baby, let me tell you, it was like 5 minutes after we got in the house, the sky just opened up, like it just opened up, and everything in it came out, baby. Ooh. It is storming here in Texas. I think it's just washing all the bugs and flies and the gnats and shit that came in over the last couple of days. You know how it need that good ass rain to come through and just, you know how the rain come down and wipe all the pollen away. Yes, I monetized it. Thank you, Kim. You know how it just wipe all the pollen away? You be like, oh yes, good, good, good. All the pollen is gone. You know what I'm saying? Until it come back. Baby, that's what just happened in Houston, honey. Houston just had a whole shower. You hear me? It was thundering and everything. You hear me? She said, y'all thought it was amber falling out the sky. It was thundering too. You hear me? It was thundering. Jay and I looked at each other like, damn. I mean, it was cracking and shit. You know how when it rained and it thunders and lightning and it started crackling? The damn sky was crackling. It was like crack, crack, crack. I was like, shit. Man, yes, the whole damn Houston just had a whole bath. Anyway, Jay was like, baby, what you about to do? Because I'm about to go to sleep. I was like, well, since you're going to go to sleep, let me go talk to my loud talkers, baby. You hear me? She said, your thumbnail is freaking hilarious. Let me bring the thumbnail up right quick, y'all. Hold on. Let me go get the thumbnail, baby, just in case anybody missed it. Honey, hold on. Somebody just called me. Oh, no, it's telling me my appointment tomorrow is at 2:00. Okay, gotcha. Yes, baby, but Houston was busy, wasn't it, girl? Houston was busy, baby. Houston was busy this weekend. Houston was so busy. She said a cleaning of locusts on this fine Sunday. Ain't it though? Thank you, Miss Bonner. Thank y'all for showering me with love so much, baby. I appreciate y'all. She said, "Amore, your last night roast session was epic." Somebody just told me that today too. They was like, "Girl, I went back and listened to your live last night. And it was nice." Hey, it is all good. But you know what? I just came on. We're going to play some bingo, but I wanted to talk before we play bingo. We're going to play some bingo and kicks. But I wanted to talk for a minute and say, because I wasn't going to say nothing, right? I wasn't going to say nothing. But then the old crack-eating, neglectful mother came from my moderator yet again. I don't know what it is that they got against Candy. Candy don't even be saying that to these old buzzers. But they always trying to come for her. You understand what I'm saying? And mugging Mika had the nerve to call Candy a square body. As she said, a square botched body. As if her body is not square. Now, I don't know what she be looking at when she be looking at herself in the mirror. But baby, for some reason, mugging Mika thinks she fine, y'all. She really thinks she fine. That girl she's a square body built herself. But it's just a smaller frame, square body built. You understand what I'm saying? She said they jealous of Candy. Always talking about Candy, which I'm like, what? Y'all got the nerve to be talking about Candy. Now, you know that when they first started talking about Candy, they was like, Candy, the best looking one of them all over there. She's the best looking one. Now, all of a sudden, they coming for Candy. But all I got to say is she made some little post on her bulletin board saying, you know, trying to come for our girl or whatever. So I was like, no, I'm going to go live just one last time, talk about them old ghetto hood ratchet asses that came to goddamn Houston. We're going to talk about them one more time, and then we're going to lay their asses to rest. But what I want to know is, where was all that smoke they was talking about bringing to Houston? They was going to slap me in my face. I was going to find somebody floating in my pool. They was going to spit on me. All this shit. What happened? They tucked their tail and they got the hell out of Dodge. Why they ain't come visit? I had some company for them. You know, I had some people that wanted to see them and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had some friends that wanted to meet them and whatnot, you know, say, hey, what's up or whatever. I don't know. They didn't want to meet my friends. And I just don't know, because I was told my friends that somebody wanted to play and shit, and they didn't want to play. And I didn't get it because I really thought that they was gonna come play with us. But anyway, nevertheless. However, so now if they get back to Atlanta or Montgomery or wherever, talking all that jazz, listen, they were literally just here. I'm talking about 2 blocks away, baby. Stop playing. Stop playing, okay? She said, the more we knew them bullfrogs wasn't coming. Well, they the one said it. They the one was making all the threats and shit. That's 100% proof right there that this internet shit, this ain't nothing but internet shit. This ain't nothing but internet gangster ass shit. They come online and they clack, 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 clack. They talk all they smoke. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And they ain't going to do shit. Okay? They can't get no closer than what they were. You hear me? They can't get no closer. So anyway, don't believe the hypes. Next time you hear some loud mouth, ratchet ass, low budget, 3-star living in the pool, playing in the goddamn bug infested pool, person say they gonna slap me, they gonna do this, they gonna do that, tell them to shut the fuck up because they ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing, okay? She said, more when you get a chance, make a short video with all the BS they said, remind them. I should, Kimberly, because, honey, they said a mouthful. You know what I'm saying? But then all of a sudden they was like, ain't nobody come here to see you. Y'all don't want to try to pretend like y'all was. They don't want to try to make it seem like they was coming to Houston to pull up on your girl, okay? And we were supposed to go out of town this weekend. We really was. I told my husband, I said, let's wait. So we going out tomorrow or whatever. But I was like, let's wait. We might have some visitors, you know? We don't get a lot of visitors or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We don't get to come out and play that often. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, let's stay because we might have some visitors. And, you know, we got to entertain our visitors. You know what I mean? You got to treat your visitors right. You know what I'm saying? You got to greet them properly. So you don't want to be rude to your visitors. You know what I mean? So anyway, but no visitors. Well, my husband did have an old friend from Marks came down to visit, but that was it. Nobody else. You know what I mean? She said they didn't want to say hello to my little friend. So anyway, that's what it was. She said, where's the roach in the pool or more? Girl, so the roach was in the Airbnb pool. The one that they got kicked out from whatever. You know what I mean? She said they definitely jealous of Candy and they're mad because of her loyalty to you. Yes. So, and you know, and I peeped on to what they were doing. They like pulling out our supporters or whatnot to try to scare y'all away so y'all wouldn't support no more. But Candy caught on to it early because that's what they was trying to do. They tried to do it to Tinkers. They tried to do it to Candy. They tried to do it to Glenn. They tried to do it to a few of y'all. They would literally call y'all by name to try to discourage y'all, you know, from supporting me or whatnot because, you know, the jealousy is absolutely real, you know. But Candy is not only just a supporter, she's my friend. You know what I'm saying? We live in the same city. We have become friends. We're like family now. So fuck they mean. They can't, you know what I mean? If they step for Candy, they gonna have to step for a whole lot of other people, including me. God damn it. You know what I mean? Candy like my little sister. She younger than me, like 10 years younger than me. But she like my little sister. Y'all better stop playing with Candy. Y'all better stop playing with Candy. So anyway, but Candy ain't worried about them. Let me tell you something. Candy shits on them every day when she go to her job. Candy got a real motherfucking career. You hear me? Not just a job. Man, please. Candy, they don't even know. They don't even know. They don't even know. They have no idea. They ain't on Candy level at all. Okay? Man, please. Candy Company treats her very, very, very well. Very well. Please. Child. And this YouTube, my YouTube check ain't nothing when it compares to what Candy do. You know what I mean? Anyway, I ain't trying to tell her business, but you know, I'm just keeping it a buck, okay? She said Candy ain't bothered by them bottom of the barracoons. She's not. She's really not bothered by them. No, her husband love her. Crazy love her. You know what I'm saying? Treats her good, nice guy. Hey, Ashley D. Nice, respectful fella, non-cheater, non-beater. Don't call her bitches and all that type shit. You know what I mean? He treats her good. So anyway. But yeah, so Mug and Mika. So anyway, this is what I want to talk about. Them jokers said Houston don't owe them nothing. First of all, They said Houston don't owe them nothing, as if they came to Houston and did something. Child, if they don't go take several seats, because the only thing they did was went to karaoke and took a damn dip in the damn pool, baby. What in the hell? Houston don't owe me nothing, girl. They came to Houston to do karaoke and go to a hotel and swim. Okay, what the fuck? I'm like, Houston don't owe y'all nothing. What the hell? That's just like me going to my family reunion and say, Colleen don't owe me nothing. What the fuck we do? We ain't did shit. She talking about they probably didn't even spend 300 in Houston. Man, if they did, they need their money back. She said, don't forget they came to eat. That's about it. Eat, karaoke, and swim. Houston don't owe me nothing. They could have, man, they did better in Atlanta. While you playing, they should have just left Atlanta where it was. You know what I mean? Because the Houston trip, it took some time off of the Atlanta trip. It took points away from the Atlanta trip. You know what I mean? Hey, they minus 90 points for this Houston trip. They brung the ratchetest motherfuckers that it's like they brought the nastiest, distastefulest, ratchet. Now I don't blame Retta. Retta didn't go when she seen who was on the itinerary. She said, "Fuck what you talking about." And I can't believe Miss White hanging out with them old ratchet ass people that she brought from all over the place. Them people was thrown. Y'all can't tell me no difference. They were thrown. All of them was thrown. And none of them jokers better not ever call me bald head again, because listen, what I didn't catch, my sisterhood caught. And baby, let me tell you something. Y'all had a girl just in awe. I was like, you know you damn lying, the shit that I seen. And I just got a question. How can you even, let me tell you something. How can you talk about or even laugh about somebody being bald head when you know your hair start back by your ears? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I seen so many of them women with their hair, the edges are completely gone. What the hell? Is people eating edges around here? I don't understand what is going on, y'all. Cause I was just like, wait a minute. Man, them people better go to the doctor and find out what the fuck's going on. It's an epidemic or something. It got to be. It got to be like something is not right. Either something that they eating, not eating, taking, not taking something. They need to go and find out why. Cause that shit is not normal. And the one, I'm gonna say her name. I don't give a fuck. The sexy race. She needs to change her motherfucking name. You hear me? Hey, you can't say sexy race looking like that. Girl, if that girl don't change her motherfucking name, you hear me? Girl, I'm gonna need her to call herself Betty, Barbara, Peggy, some shit, but she got to change it from Sexy Ray, because that does not fit her. No way, no how. You hear me? Baby, all I gotta say is that was a hot mess. I'm talking about ratchetness. They had black gums. They was popping their booties and big nasty booties, playing with their tits and ass, and oh Lord, child, it was just a mess. It was an absolute mess. The outfits wasn't fitting, and I'm gonna tell you something. They have swimsuits or outfits for big girls. They really do, and they look the fuck good in them. These big people don't know how to dress themselves. You understand what I'm saying? You should never see a big girl sitting down and looking like she got 3 stomachs. It's ways that you can layer it or whatever to where you won't see that. They don't know how to dress. They really don't. And they talking about, I don't know how to dress. I know how to dress when I go out. You understand what I'm saying? I bet you won't see me with no 3 motherfucking stomachs. Well, I don't have 3 stomachs, no way. But I'm just saying, there's no way that they should have 3 stomachs showing like bloop, bloop, bloop. Like right there, bloop, bloop, bloop. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to smooth themselves out. They don't know how to wear clothes that compliment them. You know, big girls can wear clothes that make them look slimmer. You know, they don't know how to do that at all. She said they all country. You could tell from their clothes. Yeah, they country. You know, they loud, they hood, they ratchet. That was a nasty group of women right there. I ain't lying. That was and then for them to go out and just talk about us the entire time, like that was so distasteful. If they would have went out and didn't mention us at all, we would have nothing to say about them. I wouldn't even watched. You know what I'm saying? They would have nothing. But nope, they couldn't do it. They couldn't even go out of town for 2-3 days and enjoy themselves without talking about us. And then we not supposed to say nothing. The fuck we ain't. The fuck we ain't. You know what I mean? It would behoove them to act like Retta and go ahead and get on up out of this back and forth bullshit and tend to themselves. Keep our name and all of our supporters out your fucking mouth. Carry on, and we would do the same. But they don't know how to do that because they just nasty, ratchet, and messy. And since they want to be nasty, ratchet, and messy, I'm going to be nasty, ratchet, and messy with they messy, ratchet, nasty asses. You hear me? What a damn disgrace. They should have left it at the birthday trip. Now, the birthday trip, it looked a little cleaner. You know what I'm saying? It looked a little cleaner because this shit, oh my God, this was a hot mess. This had to be the worst of the worst. And I'm going to need them, if your hair do start back by your ears, you just need to wear wigs, okay? That's what they make these wigs really for. People that got alopecia. And you can have alopecia around your edges and not the rest of your hair. They suffer with alopecia and they don't know it. You know what that is? Alopecia is when you go bald or whatever. They got bald alopecia edges, okay? They need to wear wigs. They don't need to wear braids. They don't need to wear nothing else but wigs. And they need the wigs that they glue to the top of their forehead. You hear me? She said, Amor, did you hear that they blamed you for being, I heard they blamed you for being upset and going live. They blame me? For who being upset and going live? Amor, I heard they blamed you for being upset and going live. For who upset and going live? What are you talking about? She said, child, when I go out of town, I'm going to get my money worth. I'm going to go to all the hot spots. Girl, they ain't go to no hot spots. I was talking to somebody and I said, God damn, what they do? What did they do? You listen, if I'm in another state and I'm going to another state to visit, like particularly that particular state, for a certain reason, I want to do something that state is known for. You know what I'm saying? She said, level check, please. What do you mean level check, please? I don't know what that means. But she said, Amber could have used the t-shirts Teresa made to swim. She said, they just need to go bald. Either need to go bald or go to the doctor and find out why something is eating around their edges. Now, I believe that I believe it's the roaches. I believe the roaches have something to do with eating your edges. I do. She said, again, when we go on a cruise, they going to pissy pools. She said, we go on cruises, they go to pissy pools. Man, let me tell you something. They should have never let us see that they was in a Hampton goddamn inn. You hear me? She said, Retta said, no, can't blame her more on this one. Listen, they try to blame me on everything. I guarantee you it don't matter. Anytime something go down over there, they want to blame me for everything. That's what they do. That's what them ratchet ass. But I'm going to tell you something. Everybody over there not blind. Everybody is not blind. They catching on to that bullshit. They catching on that they just doing this, going back and forth or whatnot for money. You know what I mean? Go do real content. How you go on a Houston trip and you ain't even out of the air? And Mika started it. Mika started it. If anybody want to know, it wasn't even Dwell this time. It was Mika. Mika started it. Mika ass. Mika started it in the airport, mentioning my name. When nobody saying nothing about nothing. They could have just went on their trip. Here she comes. The Brotherhood could never. The Brotherhood could never. Went to Houston with the Brotherhood on her mind, even though we ain't no motherfucking Brotherhood. And how they gonna call us the motherfucking Brotherhood? And we got hair over here, okay? Even if it ain't long, at least it's over our whole head. Hey, it's over our whole head. Our hair don't start back by our ears. You know what I mean? So Mika started it with her live. You know, she said, yes, Mika said, you better not put her video on your live. Yes, Mika started it. Mika started all of this mess. So if anybody want to blame anybody, blame that messy ass, bitch ass Mika. She ain't nothing but trouble. I'm telling you, that girl ain't nothing but trouble. She's a thug, a bug, a mug in real life. She trash. That's all she is in real life. She said, Retta said Amber must have been talking about her because why Chandra get around them and then come for her out of the blue. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't care what's going on with them. I really don't. But Mika started this. Mika started it with us, talking about us. Nobody was studying her ass. She wanted the camera lights and action on her ass, and that's what the fuck she got. Camera lights and action on her disgusting looking ass. You hear me? She said, wait, the place they chose to vacation is your everyday location. I'm confused. Girl, these motherfuckers went to stay in the Hampton Inn. They went to the Hampton Inn. Hey, you can't tell me shit. Them jokers went to the Hampton Inn. She said Retta wasn't having it that ish, but Chandra said what she said. Now, Chandra went in there and apologized. She tucked her fucking tail and blamed it on me. I was listening to Nate, and I said what I said because I was listening to Nate, oh coward ass bitch. She said, more they want to come get in your pool. Girl, please, I will not let them in my pool because, honey, I have my pool guy have to fucking wash the pool, drain all the water out to get what's on the bottom of it. You know what I mean? No, they're not welcome to swim in my pool. Hell no. You hear me? Hells to the no. She said, got the nerve to say my soul ugly. Ugly as that motherfucking outfit you had on last night, old silly ass. That part. And I see that outfit. Let's put it up. Let's put that outfit up. Let me grab it right quick. Let me grab it right quick. Hold on. Child, let me grab this damn thing. First of all, who the fuck go to the goddamn thing looking like this? How can I make this? Okay. Can I blow this up? Oh, I can't blow it up. Give me a second. I gotta blow this joker up. Y'all, hold on. Let me show y'all this shit. Oh, Lord Jesus. What the hell? What the hell? What the Haley? Oh, Lord. Some of these people need to just go get their stomachs removed for real. She had a nerve to say you built like a square body. And the only reason why she brought that guy, because she's a scary ass. That's why she brought him. She only brought him because she's a scary ass. Talking about she don't leave home without him. Because the girl really scary in real life, be acting like she bout that life. She ain't bout no fucking life. She ain't bout no damn life. And see, Mika should have just kept her shirt down. She should have never pulled her shirt up. But look, y'all look at this mess right here. Hold on. How do I put this up? You got one with the titties hanging out. Where is it at? Hold on. Look at her. Look at Mika. That's what she wore to the club. She think that shit is cute. That girl 40 years old and she think that's cute. That is not cute. That shit is not cute at all. Y'all see this? This shit is not cute. Look at that. Girl, that ain't cute. Girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? And do y'all know this bitch ain't never with her kids? We already know she's a neglectful mom anyway, but have y'all ever seen her with her kids? Nobody has never seen Mika with her kids. I don't think she fuck with her kids. I don't think that she's a mother. That's Mika. That's Mika gay friend, Chandra, and that's supposed to be Sexy Ray. Look at Sexy Ray, y'all. Hold on. This is Sexy Ray. All I got to say is stop. Just stop. Just stop. Okay? Just stop. But that is Mika. I don't think that she said she wore, wait a minute, what do you say? She wore what? She wore that with that body. She wore that with the body. Yes, she wore this with her body. Yes, she did. Yes, the fuck she did. Yes, the fuck she did. I do not believe that this girl, I don't think she has custody of her children. She can't. Because where they at? She ain't never with them. Have you ever heard her do any homework with them jokers? Ain't they in school? Man, she ain't never with her damn kids. Never. She said, who is that in the black? LOL, is that Amber they covering up? Oh, hold on. Let me see. In the black? No, you mean right there? That's oh, you mean on the other side? No, that's I don't know who that is. That look like that might be. It's hard to tell. If it's dreads, you talking about right behind Mika? It might be Miss White. I can't tell. I can't tell. But anyway, I don't think that she does anything with her children. She said she don't. She got that outfit from the hair store. She said she got the outfit from the hair store. She said she got it from the gas station. And P. Johnson said, now y'all know that ain't Amber. Amber is too big to hide. Lord Jesus, she too big to hide. She said, look like they going to audition for the Bad Girls, want to be itches. Oh, Lord. Family Dollar outfits. She said, no, that's not Amber. Hell no. Y'all know Amber butt, gut. Well, Amber ain't got no butt, but you know, her arms, something would have been hanging out. You know what I mean? She got it from Family Dollar. Lord. Anyway, she said she probably lost custody years ago or more when she ran with the crack. She probably did. That lady does nothing with her kids. And it ain't like she no teeny bopper. It's not like she 20 and 30s. That bitch is 40. She's supposed to be a whole mother. She's supposed to be out here doing mother shit. You understand what I'm saying? This bitch don't do shit with her kids. All she do is try to teach them to be gangsters. You know what I'm saying? That bitch don't do shit. You know what I mean? God damn, girl. That's crazy what you just sent me. But she don't do nothing with her kids. You don't even hear her even talk about, like, boys, sit down. Come on, let mama cook. I don't think the bitch cook, clean, do shit. You know what I mean? That bitch don't do a damn thing. Nothing. A useless ass mom. Boy, she the worst of the worst. How you gonna be a 40-year-old useless ass mother and then gonna get on here and talk about somebody's body? Girl, bye. Go keep sticking yourself with that goddamn pen and sit the fuck down and shut up. You know what I mean? Don't make no sense. She said, Amore Amber got enough back for all of us. Bitch, eat for all of us. Yes, she does. She do have enough back for all of us. She called me old girl. Girl, I'm 42. Just don't look like what I've been through. Yeah, she called you old girl, but y'all the same age. Well, no, yeah. No, she 41. She 41. Anyway, 1 year off, the same age to me. She said they look dingy and funky and smell dingy and funky for real. You know what I mean? I smelled them all the way over here. I did. Sexy Ray need to throw them shoes in the trash with her outfit on. Man, Sexy Ray, I don't see nothing sexy about no sexy damn Ray. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just sent me this and said, this is Sexy Ray. I got questions. I just have questions because I'm not understanding what is going on. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. Mm-mm. But then they sit over and laugh at Amber when Amber calls me bald headed and when Amber calls me slave and blacky black and all this stuff. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. They should feel some type of way that Amber calls me bald headed, and when they ain't, they hanging on. Oh Lord, what are they hanging on to? I don't even know what they're hanging on to. But you know what? I don't know this young lady, so I'm not even gonna pick at her. It's just the fact that she's with Amber and she laughs, but she may have some type of medical issue. You know what I'm saying? So I digress or whatever. But I will say this. They do be over there laughing when Amber is talking about me. So all I got to say about that is they got the fucking nerves. They got the fucking nerves to sit over there and laugh at Amber talking about me when they look like this behind closed ass doors. They got the fucking nerves. All of them have the fucking nerves. You know what I'm saying? They do. But it does look like she got something going on. So she said, is that her real picture? Well, it was sent to me. I'm assuming that's her real picture. Was that taken last night? I think that might be the real deal, Holyfield. She's not an ugly lady. She just look like she might be going through something. But what I don't understand is that she still be one of the ones over there laughing. You know what I mean? Over there laughing and shit, talking about people. She over there talking about people or whatever. Hold on. Hold on. She said, yes, ma'am. I don't edit pictures. This is her. Okay. So she said, yes, that's her. She don't edit no pictures. She said she need RH Barber to give her a man unit or something. But I think she might, because I looked at it again, and normally if they have if normally if they just going bald, they would have specks of hair there. But because she don't have no specks of hair nowhere, like it's smooth, that's why I said she must be going through something. So I'm not gonna poke at her because it looked like she might be going through something, because it ain't nothing there. It looked like a baby's ass up there. You hear me? It ain't nothing there. So I'm not even gonna talk about that lady. But it's just an irony for her to sit there and laugh amongst all the other women laughing or whatever at the bullshit that comes out of Amber mouth. You know what I mean? And I also think this is the one that looked like she pregnant or whatever in that picture. But anyway, I digress, child. She said a lot of dark skinned women. So do they? What? Wait a minute. You said a lot of dark skinned women do not love their skin because that's what was said. Well, I mean, this dark-skinned girl love her skin. Now, I did tell y'all the story of when I was in school, in elementary and maybe middle school or whatnot. I had an issue with my skin, and they still try to throw that in my face to this day. Like, oh, you hate yourself. I don't hate myself. I was talking to my supporters when I said that I used to have an issue with my skin when I did not know any better, when I didn't know to embrace the skin that I'm in, the color that I am. That's when I didn't know no better. That's before I was loving myself. But they try to take what you said bothered you as a child. They try to turn around and throw it in your face, but then get mad when you throw in their face what they got going on with them right now. You know what I mean? Like they big, nasty, stinking, ugly, right? They get mad when you throw that in their face, but they want to try to bring back some childhood shit and throw it in your face, you know? She said 5 people in one body took me the fuck out when I seen that picture because she gained a few hundred pounds since her birthday. She has gained weight since her birthday. She said if you use glue inappropriately on your scalp with the weave, hair follicles are damaged and your hair will not grow back. Well, damn, they need to leave that damn weave alone then. They need to leave. They need to sue the weave company. If the glue company or the weave company, I think they got a lawsuit on their hands. I think there's a lot of motherfucking Amber supporters can go and sue. I think they can go sue the glue company, the weave company, or somebody. They should be able to get something because they did them wrong. I'm talking about absolutely wrong. She said, I can say that Sexy Ray might laugh, but in 3 years, she has never spoke bad about nobody. I'll give her that. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know the lady like that. So she said, but Tiffany, cause look at her. Would you? She said, no, J-Ban. She looked like the damn president. What J-Ban at, y'all? What do you say? Projecting Peacock. Listen, she said spending her YouTube money on food. Yep, that's all she been doing. She been coming out here talking about people make more money and buy more groceries. That's all she been doing. She needs to invest in a damn a gym membership for real. And you know what? If I'm not mistaken, I want to say them gym memberships, especially the really cheap ones from like Planet Fitness or whatever, they like $9 or $10 a month, or maybe 14 or 15. I don't know, but I know it ain't a lot. I know it's not a lot. So she really do. Instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna have a surgery," man, she could literally just start by walking. You know what I mean? Literally just start by walking. So unhealthy, you know? She said, "Can y'all see me?" Yes, exclusive. We can see you, baby. She said, J-Ban, don't insult the alien. She made Don for the dead look like a supermodel. No, she ain't make Dawn look like no supermodel. Somebody sent me a picture of Dawn too. Lord Jesus, what is going on, y'all? Y'all, somebody come look at this. Hold on. Let me get y'all wrong. I just y'all wrong on every level. I just want y'all to know that. Y'all are so wrong on every level. I don't know why y'all do this shit to me, but what is this? Because I just want to know, like, this is who we went back and forth with for days. I'm just what what? Y'all are so wrong on every level. I mean, every damn level. Like, what in the world? Damn. This is crazy. I don't get it. It's just no way. None. Y'all can't send me another damn picture. I mean, not another one. Not another damn photo. I can't take this shit no more because shit is crazy. You got kangaroo pooches and stuff. And then they got the nerve to talk about Toya. Let me just beat Toya up right quick because, baby, Toya knows how to dress. Well, sometimes Toya be fucking it up, but most of the time Toya be dressing for her size, for her, not size because she ain't big no more, but for, her shape. She dresses for her shape. Every now and again, like 1 or 2 times, she'll slip up and do something crazy or whatever. But for the most part, Toya know how to dress. These other women, what the fuck is going on? What in the world is going on? What is going on? This don't make no sense, y'all. Woo, Jesus. Mm-mm-mm. All right, I can't look at a damn another picture. Not a damn another picture. And y'all know, let me tell y'all something. Let me pause for a second. I'm going to tell you something. I was about to put up some more pictures, but I digress. I changed my mind. I'm going to let them stay where they at. I'm going to let these pictures stay where they at. Y'all seen them. They in the sisterhood group because, girl, I just been laughing my ass off. For real, just laughing. Because, baby, it's crazy. But do y'all see old boy over there desperately trying to get our attention? Boy, he is overtime in overdrive trying to get some attention. That joker wants somebody to talk about him so bad. Like, girl, he over there fiending. Somebody told me and I was like, really? Girl, when I say that joker over there, it said I got a, wait a minute, hold on. I got a Coca-Cola, y'all. Thank you, Yasmin, for the loud noise that she made up in here. Thank you so much, Yasmin. Appreciate you, baby, for the $10 tip. Thank you. Why old boy over there screaming for attention? Girl, I'm talking about screaming, kicking, hollering for attention. He over there screaming, talk about me. Talk about me, please. Talk about me. Talk about me. Get the attention back on me. I need the attention on me. You know what I mean? He is thirsty, baby. He thirsty for somebody to talk about him so bad. She said, hold on, Amor. I'm not with you when you're not right. What you mean, elevated oil? What I say, girl? What I say? She said, I can't take this week. I can't take Amor this week. Listen, they don't want to bring this shit on themselves. They brought this shit on themselves. For real. We had moved on, start talking about other stories. You know what I'm saying? We still do our commentary, not talking about them, but they can't help it. But mugging Mika, this is her fault. She went to the airport. She couldn't even leave out the airport talking about us, right? We was minding our own business. She started talking about us. And she brought all the attention to their ratchet ass trip to Houston. This had to be the worst of the worst, man. They need to do a redo. All them people y'all brought, y'all need to scratch all them motherfuckers off y'all list. They all hood. I can't believe they let Deborah come with them. That bitch. That's the one that said she farted out loud. That nasty bitch. That's the one that got the dentures in her mouth. They let her come. You hear me? Child, them women made some of them women look bad, look awful, honey. Y'all had some ratchet ass thug wugs, crawly bugs with y'all, period. That's exactly what they had. Woo, Lord, I'm sitting up here looking at her in this pool, girl. Ooh, child. She said Mika don't even look right with them. Yeah, well, but Mika ratchet too, though. She ratchet too. She just not on their level of ratchet. They look dirty, trashy ratchet. Mika just look thuggish, thug ratchet. Them jokers look just broke down mountain. You know what I'm saying? Like just dirty. You can tell they come from the goddamn slums of the earth. They neighborhoods of the slums. You know what I mean? She said, I'm driving, can't comment. She went to Brianna's divorce party, Deborah. She did say that, didn't she? That she went to Brianna's divorce party. She wanted an autograph, is what she wanted. That's why Retta said today she didn't go with those ratchet hoes. Yep. Because she seen who was on the itinerary and she probably like, oh, hell no, she coming? Miss Deborah coming? Fuck no, you crazy? I think Deborah made it worse for all with her nasty. Who gets on the camera? I farted. I farted, y'all. I farted. Who said that? Grown ass 60-something-year-old woman. I farted, y'all. I farted. Y'all heard it. I farted. Who does that? What grown ass grandmother admits online that she farted? Ratchet. Oh, ratchet ass. That's what she do. If she doing that online in front of people, I can only imagine what she does at home. You know what I mean? Nasty, filthy lady, you know? She said, I never seen so many dirty looking, nappy headed hoes. Okay, Leah. Girl, because that's exactly what they were. Nasty. No, I don't know if she's 67. She in her 60s. I don't know if she's 67. I know she in her 60s, though. She said they all look like they got body odors. Nasty stank on. They mad. They gonna stay mad. Stay mad. I don't care, baby. Stay mad, baby. She said with them beauty supply flip-floppers, thug and mug and Mika hat on. I think they all shop at the Dollar Tree for everything, from the head to the toe. They underwear, they bras, everything come from the Dollar Tree. You hear me? Deborah's teeth need to be scraped on. I know them one. I think Deborah wear the dentures. Them the ones that come out at night. She popped them bitches out at night and put them on her thing. You talking about the other girl? The other girl, the one that need her teeth scraped on. That ain't Deborah. That's, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the pastor's wife, isn't it? Who was that one that showed the teeth and it had all that built up plaque on it? Ain't that the pastor's wife? I can't think of her name, but I want to say she might be married to a pastor or something like that. She said they look up to Mika and not Fishy. Man, let me tell you something. Them girls don't really like her. She think they do, though. She really do. Oh, so is that was Cree? The Cree is the one that had them yellow teeth? The pastor ain't using his money for the church money for the right things. You know what I'm saying? He need to go get her some teeth whitening. She said, I'm getting them mixed up. They look the same. Well, if that's the one, if that's the pastor wife that was bouncing her booty up and down for not Brianna, but Amber's brother, she's a disgrace then. Because if I'm not mistaken, she said something like, she said, this is for you, brother. This is for you. She said they don't like each other. No, I don't think they like each other for real. I don't. Nope, I don't think they like each other. They sick of Felicia always showing her ass. Y'all know every picture Felicia do, she gonna show that ass. You hear me? She gonna show her ass or them filtered ass faces. You know what I mean? Them airbrush ass face. I don't understand how a bitch looked old 10 years ago and now all of a sudden you look like a beauty queen. Girl, bye. Stop playing. Them filters do a body good. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this ain't no filter, bitch. Okay, just like that ain't no wig, bitch. Okay, it ain't no wig, bitch. Yeah, she said Fishy wasn't invited. No, I think she was invited. Fishy just didn't have the money to go. Tickets to Houston be like $600 and $700. Matter of fact, my daughter told me she paid $500 from Boston. I said, damn, $500. We gonna pay her back though. We gonna buy her tickets. We gonna make sure she don't have to incur that debt no more. So them tickets ain't cheap coming all the way from West Coast. So them tickets had to be at least $600. She ain't gonna make no money like that. All that shit be lies. Lies. That bitch like, they ain't got $600 to go hang out with them people. Hell no. And the only thing that she would have been doing anyway is all in the camera trying to show people her ass. They sick of her showing her ass. Trust me. A little birdie told me. Yeah, she dressed in yellow to try to be in unison. Yeah, because she wanted to be there. She's like, ooh, that's just my type of nasty right there. That's my type of ratchet, you know? And I, child, let me tell you something. I keep that one in there. I keep that one in there. But nevertheless, I do believe that she wanted to be there. That's why she went to the casino dressed up in yellow. You know what I mean? Posting pictures of herself. You see how they kind of ignored her? They weren't even entertaining her like that. You know, only a few people entertain her. That's what she do it for entertainment. She posting pictures like, I need reactions. I need them to tell me I got a fatty. I'm a baddie with a fatty. Girl, bye, child, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. You hear me? So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and say, listen, I'm so glad they out of fucking Houston. Bye, bitches. Bye, bitches. Bye, bitches. Don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you bring your ass back no more. No more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't bring your ass back no more. Hey, shout out to my brother, Kelly. What's going on? He said, shout out to my sister again, listening from work. Hope you all are doing well. Be great. Thank you, brother Kelly. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Thank you so much, X7. Appreciate you. Happy Sunday back to you. Thank you for making some loud noise up in here. She said, Fishy don't do too much. Shaking my head. She wants all the shine on her all the time. Girl, you better already know it. All the time. That's how she roll. She wanted all the time. Hey, Lampo. Yep. And she knew she couldn't get it over here. That's why she went over there with them dust bunnies. She said, damn, my niece live in Houston. Told my niece take a trip to Houston, not myself. Be me and my sister. Yeah, Houston is nice, but baby, ain't nobody coming to Houston to go live at no Hampton Inn pool, though. I wouldn't even let y'all do that. I'd be like, I know y'all not. I know y'all not about to damn go live. I know y'all not about to stay in no damn Hampton Inn. She said, nah, now she at the casino putting $100 in the machine and bet it all in one spin by mistake. Oh, she did. She crazy. She crazy. That's crazy work, Tammy. Should I be mad as hell if I did that? You know what I mean? But anywho, she wanted to be a part of them. She couldn't afford it. Some people didn't go because, you know, they was intentionally left out. You know what I mean? They tried to do some fuck shit on them. But some people didn't go because they didn't want to be a part of the fuckery. And some people couldn't go because they just simply couldn't afford it. You know what I mean? They didn't have the moolah grande. You hear me? They ain't had the money. That's what it is. They did not have the money because she kept on saying she was going. But y'all know she lies so much, though. You got to be careful with people like that just sit around and lie. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to Robert's court date. I'm going here. I'm going there. How many times have you heard, I'm going, and they don't go because they liars. Liars. She said, I wonder who Miss White sponsored. I think she sponsored all of them and they were supposed to pay her back or something like that. She said, keep in mind, my friend may not be the caliber of man that my brother Kelly is. I'm just saying. Oh, she talking about something else. But anywho, she said, I got a cousin, LOL, Slim Bull. Oh, they want to know, are you taking? Oh, Kelly, you better tell them. You better stand up and tell them, listen, you better say, y'all better stop. Tammy, baby, so messy. I'm here for it all. I'm hollering. What did Tammy say? Let me go back up. What'd you say, Tammy? Oh, that one right there. She said, me and my sister's going to New York City end of September. Leave on September 28th. Oh, have some fun in New York, baby. Have some fun in New York. We need to, this is what we said we was going to do. We are going to do this Orlando trip, and then, you know, we have the cruise coming up, and y'all need to make a cruise payment. All those, don't have me call your name. Y'all need to make a cruise payment. Do not, and I repeat, do not wait till the last minute and try to make payments because you're going to be canceling. Start making your cruise payments. Contact me and start making your cruise payments. Contact me. Get at your girl. Make your cruise payments. Okay, get in my inbox, do whatever you got to do, make your cruise payments. But after the cruise, I want, and I know it ain't going to be all of us, okay? but some of us that can, and I'm not changing our itinerary or nothing. It's gonna be whoever come for real, for real. But I want us to do something grand, like out of the country grand. You know what I mean? And not to show them up, because we don't give no fucks about them. We show them up in our own cities. You know what I'm saying? We show them up just, just existing. You know what I'm saying? In our own city. So this is not for them. We ain't trying to show them up or nothing. It's just that I want to be able to travel like I used to. Jay and I, it's gonna be with my honey. You know, husband can come to, husband, significant others, or whatever. And I want us to do something nice. We always doing things on a lower scale, and it's not really a lower scale, but you know, we try to make it affordable for everybody. But I want to do something with some people that can afford to splurge a little bit. You know what I mean? And do something really, really nice, like really, really nice, not over the top expensive, but something really nice, you know, past just the 3 or 4 night cruise type thing, you know? So anyway, I'm just letting y'all know because, you know, I'm going to be putting something together soon. I already talked to a couple of people about it, and they're like, count me in. And I don't want nobody to come in and can't, you know, and can't make it or whatever. I want whoever's going to sign up, I want them to actually know that they can make it. They know they can do it. You know what I'm saying? She said, just showing up, we showing them up. Exactly. Just coming live, just existing, just breathing, we show them up. We ain't even got to do much. We ain't got to do much, you know? We ain't got to do much. She said, I'm the over the top kind of girl. I know you are, Glenn. I know you are. It's a few of y'all, though. It's a few of y'all that said, I want to do something on a higher scale. I don't want to do the low budget things anymore. Let's kind of up it up a little bit. And we ain't got to invite everybody. Just invite those that can do it. No complaints. No, I got to wait until the 3rd Friday to cash my check type. Do it. No, I'm talking about that you can say, here you go. Trip paid. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? She said, I know I can't do it, but that's why I do my memberships. Oh, yeah, it's okay, Veronica. And I know everybody can't do it, and that's not a jab or at anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I want to do something different than just, I like leaving the United States. Y'all know me. I like putting stamps on the passport. Okay. She said, what's the Florida dates? 23rd of October through the 27th. X7. Aren't you in the group? Hold on, let me look. I think you in the group. I hope you in this group. Let me see. I put you in the group. Let me just see. Let me sign in right quick. Oh, no. I'm not trying to sign in with that phone number. That's my old number. No. Let me look for you. Okay, it said the wrong password. Let me try this one. I know I got, I hit, oh, there we go. Okay. Not now. Let's see. I don't see you in here. Adrian, Candace, Cheryl, Cutesy. Who is Jazz? Why is Jazz in here? Who is Jazz? Oh, Jazz. My bad. Goddamn. No, you're not in here. X7. I put you in here. I sent you the link. Lavette, can you get X7 in there? She's going to Houston with us. Not Houston. She's going to Orlando with us. Lavette, can you put her in there? X7, are you in here? Can you get her into the group? She needs to know like what we're doing, what we're wearing, the plans and everything. She said, Candy is at the U.S. opening. Yep, that's my kind of event to do. It's on my bucket list. Yes, she is at the U.S. opening. She said, y'all taking a trip to Colombia? You funny, Sonia. You funny. She said, more, I think I'm starting to understand everything you were saying about YK. Who even thought I was never on either side? Who is YK? Who is YK? I don't know who YK is. Whoever thought I was never on either side. Who is YK? I'm getting confused. Who is YK, y'all? Kevin? You talking about? Oh, you know. Okay, she said, more, I think I'm starting to understand everything you were saying about you know. You know who, even though I was never on either side. Are you talking about Kevin? You know who? Listen, I'm telling you, that Joker is not who oh, the other one, not Kevin. You talking about Robert? Listen, don't think I was lying on that brother. He is a whole different person outside of social media. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all you got to do is just really just pay attention to him. He's an attention seeker. You know what I mean? Very much an attention seeker. He wants our attention right now. He wants our attention right now. And what man, let's talk about that for a minute. What man comes to the internet, right? Now, everybody know that Simone blowing up his phone. Everybody know that. I heard the voice. That is absolutely Simone blowing up his phone. I don't even know why Simone doing that, but he did it to Bree, so I don't know what he coming to the internet for about it, right? Because he called her over 40-something times, back to back, back to back, back to back. She said, I had to really pay attention. Yes, you, and if you really pay attention, you will get it. This Joker posted online, stop calling me, right? The thing about it, he know it's Simone. He don't have to bring it to the internet. And he talking about these women calling me back to back. He know it's just that one woman that's calling him. And I don't even know why Simone is doing that. You heard her voice saying, pick up the phone or whatever. That is absolutely Simone calling him, right? But why is that the internet's business? Why is that the internet business? He's doing that because he wants people to think, oh, all these women want me, this, that, and no, just Simone. Simone, she wants you. She really do. For whatever the reason, I don't know. Simone have to answer that on her own. But that is Simone calling him. But Simone told me when the last time she was like, now I don't know if he doing it now, but before she said he do the same thing to me. He blow me up just like I blow him up. So if that's what they used to doing, blowing each other up, then that's what they used to doing. But he's bringing it to the internet to try to make it seem like, oh, these women want me. Man, you the one slept with the girl. You slept with the girl. I'm gonna tell you something about Robert. I do believe, even though Miss Season did what she did, I believe that Miss Season would have been a good fit for him if he knew how to, you know what I'm saying, like carry himself, or if he knew how to get it together. Not saying that she, she's a more seasoned person than he is. She's older than him or whatever. That would have been a good fit for him, his image and everything. But that ain't who he wanted. And I told y'all that's not who he wanted. So now he running around trying to do everything, trying to look good. He want that, oh, make me look good feeling about. Baby, she said it's like he lost his mind every since the breakup. But see, Miss Doolittle, I think that's how you say your name. When you say he lost his mind, I think that he just wasn't protected no more. A lot of people weren't realizing. When I had talked to Bree before, Bree had told me, this is a long time ago, of course, she told me I used to have to come out there and clean shit up for him. He would get into it with his supporters, and then I would come out and I would have to clean up things for him, right? She said, I'm not doing that no more because they weren't together no more. So he just don't have Bree to come out and clean things up for him. So people actually see him for who he is. That's why Bree always used to say, stop arguing back and forth with him or whatever. Let people see who he is on their own. They'll see who he is on his own. They'll see. You know what I'm saying? And if you do pay attention, like you just said, Miss Doolittle, if you stop and you pay attention, you will see who he is. You will see who this man is. This man just came out today out of the blue talking about some take my line X back or sing in Spanish or Chinese or whatever with that old lame ass shit. And see, he do it because he think people are gonna be, start to all over again with the, talking about Bree, because that's what he want them to bash Bree in his comments. He gets off on that shit or whatever, you know. And they in there, they under his comments roasting him, talking about, I thought the judge said that you can't talk about your ex no more. He's talking, I'm talking about you. You my ex. I'm talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Which doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Child, somebody just sent me something that he said. Somebody, I love you, bro, Kevin. And I'm so proud of your growth. Keep your head up and continue to keep your family first, like I've always told you. Don't focus on the chaos and confusion because it's just a distraction. He up here talking about don't focus on chaos and confusion, but yet coming out to the internet trying to say or insinuate that somebody blowing him up. Man, please. He tried to put himself above Kevin. Anyway, child, they both a damn joke. She said Robert is a damn lame and he needs to move on. Bree gone, Season gone, Simone gone, the girl in the back seat gone, LOL, and the new one will be gone too. Listen, he said ex-girlfriend must be CW. No, he just said ex-girlfriend because he know that Brianna can use that and get his ass in contempt. So that's why he said ex-girlfriend. He know who the fuck he was talking about. He know who the fuck he was talking about. And they did too. The comments did too. The audacity. He can't even keep his own family together. Exactly. But y'all should have known about him. I don't see how y'all missed it when that man went 8 months without saying anything to the little mama now that he claimed he loves so much. That man went 8-9 months without even seeing her, without giving Brianna no money or nothing. She said the new girl is pretty, but her elevator be getting stuck. She's weird to me. She is pretty. I don't listen to her no more, but she's a pretty girl. But she needs to wake up and smell the coffee, but hey, if she don't, that's on her. She said, I think he was talking about Season after what she said last night. Oh, what did Season say last night? I ain't even listened to Season live last night. What did somebody said she was shading Robert? What did she say? I didn't even go listen to her. On her laying in her bed. She getting her glow back now that she done left Robert ass alone, girl. You should have been left him alone. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with you. Girl, Season, go find you a goddamn real ass man. I'm talking about a hunk of a man. Girl, go find you. Season need to go find her a real man. Robert is not it, period. She need to go find her a real ass man. She ain't no bad looking female. Girl, go find you a real man, or a man that'll step for you, a man that'll claim you. Don't you ever put yourself back in that situation again. Ever, girl. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Now, goddamn it, don't you ever do that shit no more. Fuck wrong with you? 10:30. I don't do CP time. I do real time. So what she say? Hey, Monique. I ain't got time for all the introduction. If y'all want to know anybody, that's my diary right there. And I just got back in town yesterday. She take too long to get to the point. Pain. It was like a dull, like a tenderness in my core, deep down. Wait a minute, she said he was a demon. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She said Robert was a demon. Wait a minute. Season said Robert was a demon. I gotta hear this shit. Deliverance for like 3 weeks.
I didn't even have a desire. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even like. I'm not gonna say I don't like to have a drink because I love having a drink of wine. But to consider that every night for every single night, I can't really count a night over the last couple of years, maybe here and there that I didn't have a glass of wine. But for 3 weeks, I didn't even think about it. And I think maybe since then, I may have had 2 glasses of wine since my deliverance. Not saying that it's anything wrong with having wine, because I love wine. And Jesus turned water into wine. So, but I have not had the desire to drink it as much as I used to.
Girls,
And you're gonna feel something good even after my deliverance. Well, the night before my deliverance, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I was so unsettled, and I kind of felt.
is it toward the end? Because I don't want to hear it all. Is it toward the end where she says he's a demon? Is it in the middle or the end?
That I was at peace the night before my deliverance. Well, I say 2 nights before my deliverance. But the night of my deliverance, I started to feel this.
She called him Leviathan. Leviathan. Look up who Leviathan is in the Bible. Leviathan. 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 I ain't never heard of Leviathan.
It was almost like a pressure, like I wanted to turn back, like I wanted to go back to my old ways, like I wanted to like reconnect with things from my past. It was like really, really tight in my body. And it was almost unbearable. But after doing my research, I found that the day before, that's called the olive press time. That's when the last moment that the enemy tries to press it out of you. He tries to get you back in that stronghold. He tries to get you back into those toxic behaviors.
Levy. So what is it? Levy? Leviathan? Leviathan? Leviathan. Leviathan. Okay.
Relationships, into those situations you know that aren't good for you, into those bad behaviors. That's the last moment that the enemy tries to twist and turn and tries to get you back into that moment. That last moment before the God snaps that cord. That's the best way I can explain it instead of just saying your core or your gut. So if you are or on your walk and I'm 52, Doris. Good. I want to say words that in that moment, because I was writing in my journal how I was feeling every single day. So I can tell you all exactly a spiritual cleansing. I can tell you all how I was feeling because every day for probably 3 months, I wrote in my journal how I was feeling each day. So I know how I felt the day before. And the day before was more intense than what I had felt.
She take too long to talk.
Pain, it may be residual. I can say this. No matter what, any situation that I've been in, it has enhanced my life. And therefore, the opposite way as well. Any situation that I've been in with anyone else, it has enhanced their life. So maybe every situation isn't for every person. And it could be for every person, but it just may not be the right time. That's what I can say. Because we all aren't bad people. Sometimes we're just a product of our circumstance, of our situation.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, surrender. Totally surrender. Sometimes it's just our situation. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that, a person is bad on either side. Yeah, and you know what? I'm not just gonna pull your leg. I don't. I've had some good times. I've had a good life, and despite what life may throw at you,
Sounds like that to me too, Daisy.
for the most part, I can say I've had a good life. And even though situations or people may come in my life for a reason, season, or lifetime, things happen for whatever reason, but it don't necessarily make them a bad person because I can look at the outside of a person. I know God looks at the heart. We look at the outside. And I'm not God. But I can almost look and say, I can look at the outside of a person, and if I've been with you and I've spent time with you and spent time with you behind closed doors, and I know you as a person at your core, and I know you can be a good person, or you are a good person, I can't sit here with in good confidence and say a particular person is bad.
Oh, wow.
Because sometimes that's what the evil one wants us to
Oh,
say.
wow.
Oh, this person is bad. You know, everybody's down on this person. Let's chop them down. Let's hurt them. Let's say the worst possible thing. Da, da, da. That's what the enemy wants us to say. But you know, they still are our brothers and sisters in Christ. And
But you did it to Bree. You did that to Bree. And you don't think that you owe her an apology. You did it to Bree.
going to tear down any person, you know?
What?
Because sometimes we just a product.
She said I'm not gonna tear down any person, but she tore down Bree. She tore her down. Like, I'm talking about down.
Of our circumstance. And my circumstance, my life, I didn't have a perfect upbringing, you know. But for the most part, it was good.
Her soul is not gonna rest easy until she apologized to the bullshit she did to Bree. She came out to Bree for. A lot of us are here because of her, because of how hard she went in the paint, the disgusting things that she did.
I've never had any trauma, and I can say that. We may have had a little at times, and we may have had a lot at times. My mother made, you know, a way out of no way. Sometimes, you know, she did the best she could with what she had, and I applaud her for that. Because one thing I can say is my mom never allowed us to go through any trauma. She never allowed us to go through any sexual abuse. Anybody, my mom didn't play that, didn't play us stand with nobody, no, none of that, nothing. So for the most part, I could say my whole entire life, I've never experienced anything that's traumatic, you know? And I could say for the most part, once I was an adult, that's where I may have experienced my most heartbreak as an adult in relationships, not as a child. Like I said, we didn't have much, but at times we did. I ain't gonna lie to my. So I mean, how can I be mad? No matter how it turns out, how can I be mad? Because my deliverance is the ultimate.
She'll take him back, y'all. She'll take him back.
No matter how it ended, no matter what happened, that's the most important thing to me. So that's the only way I can put it. But I wanted to speak with y'all. We're gonna take it back to Labor Day. Yes, letting go comes with trust God. He is. Now I'm gonna walk, and as soon as I get to the back, I'll be. Amen.
All right.
Baby, I had to tell her every day, Mom, leave out of here. Don't forget. So I said, okay. So I called my girl Elsie. I said, hey, I said,
Okay, I can't listen to the whole thing. Y'all just tell me where that in the video. I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing. She said, has she ever admitted any of it? No, she has not. I think that she probably do want to apologize to Bree, but she know that if she will, those ratchet people over there are going to say things about her. So that's why she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. She's not going to apologize to Bree. She probably feeling her heart that she don't owe her an apology. Or more, she just like him. They the perfect match. Play victim. She said on the second page that Bree was pretending to be pregnant. She did. Wow. She said that on the saga page that Bree was pretending to be Bree was pretending to be pregnant. Damn. She said, remember, she said, even if they broke up or he got another woman, she would still love him, still go back. Yep, she did say that. She said it was a demonic spirit that had a hold on her, causing her to engage in wrongful things because that's not never been in her character. I'm paraphrasing. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, but you had to go through something to make you feel you have to attack another woman or man you catch feelings for to prove something to that's not normal. Bree wasn't the first. Exactly. So for her to say she never had trauma, she got something going on. She may not want to call it trauma, but it was damn sure it was something. She went through something. You don't just all of a sudden grow older and just act the way she act against Brianna, leading other women to do what she was doing. Nah, that girl was leading the whole smear campaign. And I don't even see how she can't even see that that's so wrong. Oh my God. She said the same reason she did that to Bree is the same reason that she won't apologize to Bree. She chose to because of the content of her heart. Yep. She said on her season page that Bree was pretending. Oh, it was her season page. The other one. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. But you said she did the same thing to Latrice. Yep. Yeah, right. But that's how she did the other woman on the internet about her man. Yep. I think that she's just like trolling people and dragging people and seeing people in pain because she sat there and watched Bree in pain. She watched her and she enjoyed it. She loved it. She absolutely loved it, which is crazy to me. But nevertheless, she wants to separate herself now. But what she doesn't understand is she wants to separate herself from the chaos, but she still want the same demonic ass people that hate Brie to love her or to be her sound, her ears, her listeners. You know what I'm saying? Her voice. She said the live she did before this one is when she let it all out. Oh, the live before this? Ooh, look, this picture right here. This one didn't get a good. Look where it stopped on. That's what it stopped on her face. Anyway, you talking about this one right here? This one when she said he was a.
This live. I'll put the code. It's going to be Labor Day. I was telling something to a person if God has not put that on my spirit. So I've noticed that I got in the habit of really sharing my intuition, my life about my spiritual gifts. When God tells me something, I'll tell them. And I'll be like, God, you want me to tell them that? Because they're going to think I'm crazy if I say, God told me to tell you. So what I started doing, I just started listening. But I would be like, you sure, God? Okay, tell this person. God said, don't look back. I think we kind of have a natural instinct to just look back at things, when God has removed us from it or removed it from our life. So that's what I was kind of thinking in my mind and dealing with at that time. So that particular day, I said, my next video, it was going to be, I was going to speak about Lot's wife. And y'all know she turned into a pillar of salt when she looked back. And I don't want to turn into a pillar of salt. So Lord, I'm listening. So God, you deliver me. So I ain't gonna look back on nothing in my past. I'm looking forward. And that particular day, I didn't sleep well that night. So I was laying in my bed and I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do the video today because I'm tired. And as I was sitting there, I'm just watching TV. I always knew the story, and I was telling my dad this. And my dad corrected me because I was saying the name wrong. So it's not Balaam. His name is Balaam. So thank you, Dad. I appreciate that. So I was explaining that to my dad. And I was telling him about, what had happened with my deliverance. Because my dad is a different religion than I am. And actually, my dad is a Jehovah's Witness. Bribe him with more money. And although we know and this was probably about maybe 12 years ago. And the book was on my bookshelf. And so I just throw the robe on. And actually, that white robe, it was given to me as a Christmas gift. It was a white Versace robe. It was given to me as a Christmas gift. I had never worn the robe before. Never worn it in 6 months. I don't know what it is. It's something about the robe that I just have not worn it. And since I did that video, I have not worn it again. I don't think I'm going to wear it again. I put it away because, the Bible says old things become new. So during that particular video, once I finished speaking of the story about Balak and Balaam, I ended the video. And like I said, I was tired. I was like just dog tired. And I was like, okay, let me lay down. get my rest now. But then my son came in. And when my son came to my room, he asked if I could take him to the gym. And I was like, Trey, come on. I was like, I don't feel like it. I'm tired. But you know, I always try when my boys want to go places, you know, and I can't even recall a song that I heard is like something I had never experienced. So as I'm sitting there, I'm going through that, and I'm trying to stop myself because I'm like, I'm just doing this. And I looked up, and maybe that's the reason why I got this card for sun, because I honestly wasn't planning on getting this. Something told me when I was on the show for this card. It was the sunroof that made me get this card. And I looked up, and I could see just the sun just beaming in. And immediately something told me just to throw my hands up. And I just threw my hands up, and I just started saying, Lord, I receive it. I receive it, Lord, I receive it. You know, whatever your will is, I receive it. And when that happened, I could literally, I don't know if nobody ever have told y'all this, y'all ever experienced it, but I had to open my door. I started like just like regurgitating, like phlegm and things like that were coming up. And I'm like, it was just crazy. And as I'm doing that, I'm really gagging, like, I didn't go into detail. I'm going into detail. I'm gagging and it's coming up. And I'm like, what is this? You know? So that went on for about 30 minutes. And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and allow it to happen. So I started, as I'm sitting there, I started Googling and I'm going my ChatGPT to see what's going on, you know, with me. And as I'm sitting here typing it into ChatGPT, it's explaining to me what is happening to me. So I get out of the car and I'm like, okay, I feel so relieved. And I've been having like a heaviness in my chest, like in my core. And I got up and I was like, hey, I don't feel that heaviness in my chest and on my shoulders anymore. This is what I was feeling. So I got out the car and I'm like, wait, hey, I feel different. So I walk around to the driver's seat of my car and I get in and I said, okay, Lord. And I was like, dang, I just had a deliverance. That's what it was. Purging, exactly. And honestly, I had not planned to tell people that part of it, but you know what? The Lord said, just speak it, baby. So it was literally coming, it was phlegm, it was like foam, it was just coming up like it was purging, literal purging. So in my car.
She had the devil in her. I guess that's what she's saying, huh?
Wipe my face and say, okay, I'm good now. Ooh, that what I was feeling right there is gone. So then I get in the car and I drive. Not even 3 minutes later down the street, I started again, just out of nowhere. And I pulled up on the side of the road. So I was like, Lord, I was like, okay, I just threw my hands up again. Just Lord, I received. I had to open my door again. When I tell you, it was literally just bubbling, just coming out, you know? So I sit there, I have about 30 minutes. I'm still just, and I'm just being patient because I didn't have anywhere to be. At this point, keep in mind, I already looked it up and confirmed what it was that was going on with me. So I just allowed myself to experience it. So now I'm in full awareness of what's going on with me. And so then I'm sitting there, and then after about 30 minutes, I'm like, okay, I'm good now. So I get in my car and I drive a little bit more. My son wanted something to eat, so I go to the fast food restaurant and I pull around. I get his food, and it started again. Just started like downpour just out of nowhere. I'm I'm opening my door, and as I'm sitting there doing this, keep in mind I'm in the parking lot. I had to go through the drive-through and park. So as I'm sitting there, and I'm trying to stop it, like, you know, but it's just happening. So as I'm sitting there, I had my phone in my lap. And I think I explained this on Amber's panel. Normally, if I'm not like in a bubbly mood or a good mood, I normally don't answer my phone. But for some strange reason, while I'm sitting there, and like they say, God will put whoever he needs in your path at that particular moment. He will put them. So I look down at my phone, I see Miss Sanders' name pop up on my phone. And when I saw Miss Sanders' name, because most times, you know, I will answer Miss Sanders. Like this week, I was gone. She probably the only one knew where I was. I will answer my phone, so I hit accept. And when she got on, I was trying to talk to her in a regular tone, and I was going to say, and I just said, Miss Sanders. And she's like, baby, what's wrong with? I said, I've been delivered. And I'm trying to explain to her what's going on. So she's thinking I'm crying. And I'm saying, no. I said, I've been delivered. So I'm trying to explain to her what was going on. Mrs. Sanders said, wait a minute, hold on, I'm about to call Dawn. So she called Dawn on three-way. And I'm trying to get them to understand it's not what they think it is, but it's really what I'm going through.
Thank you, Sean, baby. I'm just trying to hear her. Somebody said she called him a demon or devil or something. I just want to see what she got to say. Thank you, baby.
The moment. And I'm saying, no, God just told me that whatever has happened in my life, that he has just delivered it, he's removed it from me. He has, you know, just freed me from whatever bondage, anything that kept me entangled, anything that kept any ancestral sin from my family, any generational curses, Lord, that any generational curses were broken. Do you hear me? And I saw my auntie on here earlier. And I just want to say to her, baby, we broke some generational curses that day. So I always say that, and I'm gonna get off track just a moment. We have a history, situations, ancestral sin, generational curses, any monitoring spirits, any demonic contracts, anything that kept me bound. It came up, it purged out of me. So when people say, oh, when she found God, well, let me tell you what, baby. What I realized that you might be going through something in that moment, and you might not realize that it's touching your very soul. But when you cry out to God and tell him, Lord, whatever this is in me, I know it's not of you, it's of the enemy. Remove it from me, because I know that this is the enemy trying to take me down. Okay. And God had revealed to me, he let me know that people were in my life that were trying to break my spirit. Okay. God had let me know that they were trying to hurt me. God let me know they were going to try to take me up, down, and through there. And God said, not my child. And right at the very moment when I started to feel that people in my life were trying to take me in a certain direction, God lifted me up out of there. And that feeling that I had here, it was gone. I purged it, you guys. When I tell you, it came up, that voice of eviction, that was God. And I don't care nobody say that, was saying, get out. Whatever it is in her, get out. You do not loose that stronghold, whatever it is, whatever's trying to keep her in bondage, whatever's trying to keep me attached to them, whatever is in my life, I know God evicted it that day. My voice got deep like a man. When that voice came out, I continued. I let Don and Mr. Sanders stay on the phone. And as I'm sitting there talking to them, I calmed down. I stopped the downpour. I hydrated. I continued. I drank my water. Everything stopped. And after about a good 20 minutes, and they my witness, my voice went from that evicting whatever was there, evicted it out of my spirit, out of my body. And my voice went back to normal. We sat there and talked. And then we even had some laughs about some things. It's like whatever it was, God knew it was not of God. It was not of God. And I'm telling you all, we are living in some perilous times. You have to be careful with the people that you allow in your circle. Be careful with the people you allow in your life. Be careful with the people who you surround yourself with, because people are carrying the spirit of, well, don't go this here, Lord, but you later of Leviathan and the Jezebel spirit. People are carrying those spirits. And I'm telling you, they are out to destroy, like they say, to kill, steal, and destroy. Get those people from around you. If they are not good for you, I don't care. If you think it's going to hurt you in the moment, walk away. And I realized when I made it was not of God. It was not of God. And I'm telling you all, we are living in some perilous times. You have to be careful with the people that you allow in your circle. Be careful with the people you allow in your life. Be careful with the people who you surround yourself with, because people are carrying the spirit of, well, don't go this here, Lord, but you laid them of Leviathan and the Jezebel spirit. People are carrying those spirits. And I'm telling you, they are out to destroy, like they say, to kill, steal, and destroy. Get those people from around you. If they are not good for you, I don't care. If you think it's going to hurt you in the moment, walk away. And I realized when I made a decision myself to walk away from certain things and people in my life, God let me know that that was the spirit of Leviathan. And I don't care what nobody say, how they feel about what I'm saying. But if you don't know what Leviathan is, go look it up. It's Levithan. Go look it up in the Bible. So that spirit.
Well, let's look it up. The spirit is, the term Leviathan spirit describes a concept within some Christian teaching of a demonic spirit that embodies pride, deception, and the twisting of words and communication, leading to confusion, division, and destruction in relationships and ministries. Okay. So basically, it's a chaos sea creature created by God to display his power. So I guess what's she trying to say? He used words and twisted communication. A core characteristic is the distorted of words, causing misunderstanding, false accusation, and general confusion in communication. She might as well just say what Bree said. He liked to mind fuck people. He liked to mind fuck people. That's what Bree said. Bree said he just liked to mind fuck people. He liked to mind fuck people, and he mind fucked her. Okay, that's what she talking about, y'all. Okay.
And after about a good 20 minutes, and they my witness, my voice went from that evicting whatever was in those people from around you. If they are not good for you, I don't care. If you think it's going to hurt you in the moment, walk away. And I realized when I made a decision myself to walk away from certain things and people in my life, God let me know that that was the spirit of Leviathan. And I don't care what nobody says, how they feel about what I'm saying. But if you don't know what Leviathan is, go look it up. It's Levithan. Go look it up in the Bible. So that spirit and Jezebel, it has no home here. I don't want to see it. I don't want it around me. I don't want nobody that's connected to it around me. I don't want any of that. Because if God had to come in and
Wait a minute, she said Robert is holding something over her head that she don't want people to know about. Oh, he's blackmailing her? Ooh, shit.
Me. Do y'all deliver me from, it was serious. It was very serious. Very serious. And when God shows me this, trust me, what I know that I asked for at that very moment, I knew what God was doing in my life. So I purged, like one of the commenters said, He set me free. And no lie, I have felt a sense of freeness since then. I don't care what it was in my life. It could be life circumstances. It can be anything with my kids, because I'm always, my boys, I stay on them. I stay in their head. When I tell you I be in their head like this, and had that gift of goodbye. Think that it's not real, that people will come into your life to hurt you. They will try to break your spirit. And because I've always been a strong person, I've spoken this before, I've always been strong. Always, my boys, I stay on. You worry more. And all of those kind of things, you want the best for your kids, for your family. But when I'm telling you, be careful out here. Because if y'all think that it's not real, that people will come into your life to hurt you, they will try to break your spirit. And because I've always been a strong person, I've spoken this before, I've always been strong in my mind. I can be emotional.
Hey, Streetwalker, when did she say that he's holding something over her head that she don't want nobody to know? When did she say that part? That he has something that she doesn't want anybody to know. Do I need to go back?
I can be quite emotional. If something hurts my feelings, or, I can be emotional. But I have always had the wherewithal to be able to break it and say, okay, it's all right, I'm going to let this take me down, and I'm going to be emotional about it, or I'm going to take this, and guess what? I'm going to throw it back to them, and I'm going to go and do what I need to do. So I've always had that gift of goodbye. So whatever it was, when I made that particular decision in my life to walk away from things that were no longer serving me, God moved in my life. So sometimes you have to let those things go, like it is in the Bible. Let all old things become new. Leave it in the past, baby, because God can have a whole new life. You don't try to hold on to that job. Don't try to hold. If you feel that job, every time you walk into that job, it's making you sick. Every time you're around in this relationship, because I'm gonna be honest with you, God was showing me things. I would be around certain people, and they know I even told them this very same thing. I said, when I'm around you, I feel bad. When I'm not around you, I feel good. That's when I knew God was working on me. And the person who I told it to know, I told them. I said, it's strange that when I'm around you, I feel bad. But when I'm not around you, I feel good. It's so strange. And I think God was letting me know that I was around something evil at that time. And at that particular time, my voice even got low. It was like during this particular month when I started to say, oh, hell no, something ain't right. My voice got low. And I told them that I was like, it's strange. My voice is so low. My voice is at a whisper. I was like, I feel bad when I'm around you. I said, and when I'm not around you, I feel good. That was evil, baby. God was letting me know then. God let me know that back in February. That whatever I was around at that time, that it was demonic.
Yep, she said February. I caught that. And she said they broke up in February. So she is calling Robert demonic. I caught it, y'all. Let's go back. Let's go back, baby.
Don't try to hold on to that job. Don't try to hold. If you feel that job, every time you walk into that job, it's making you sick. Every time you're around in this relationship, because I'm gonna be honest with you, God was showing me things. I would be around certain people, and they know I even told them this very same thing. I said, when I'm around you, I feel bad. When I'm not around you, I feel good. That's when I knew God was working on me. And the person who I told it to know, I told them. I said, it's strange that when I'm around you, I feel bad. But when I'm not around you, I feel good. It's so strange. And I think God was letting me know that I was around something evil at that time. And at that particular time, my voice even got low. It was like during this particular month when I started saying, oh, hell no, something ain't right. My voice got low. And I told them that I was like, it's strange. My voice is so low. My voice is at a whisper. I was like, I feel bad when I'm around you. I said, and when I'm not around you, I feel good. That was evil, baby. Mm-mm. God was letting me know then. God let me know that back in February. That whatever I was around at that time, that it was demonic. Okay? And I don't care what nobody say. And when I made a decision and I said, something's not right. Because I knew how I felt in the presence of certain people, and I knew how I felt when I wasn't in the presence of them. That was my own intuition, and I could say, nah, this don't feel right. So I don't care if it's their job. I don't care if it's their relationship. I don't care if it's family. I don't care what it is. If it's something in your spirit, if you feel bad when you're around people, if your voice is at a whisper, if you feel this heaviness that comes upon you when you're around certain people in your life, make a decision and say, you know what? I'm going to feel whatever this is. And I know that this is not a good feeling because you shouldn't feel, you should feel joy around people. And one thing about me, I've always known what love is. It's like I've always known if I'm in a relationship or whatever, I've always, like they said, I've always known that if a man loved my dirty draws, like they say, my mom said. But I've always known it. Like I know what love feels like. I know what it's like for a man to dote on me, to treat me good, to wine me and dine me, to fly me here, fly me there. You know, those sort of, I know what that feels like. So when you get that, if you don't have that feel good feeling when you're around family, friends, boyfriends, marriages, kids, go look. It's time to.
He wasn't doting on her, but we tried to tell her that he wasn't into her. She wasn't listening, you know?
Evict. Just like that deep voice in me, it was evicting. It was saying, get out, leave right now. Whatever you are, I am evicting you from her. And ever since then, I have not had one day of heaviness on my chest, not one day of heaviness in my spirit, not one, and I could feel it deep in my core within me. I could feel it for months. For months, I felt something, and it was almost like a light ache, like like a tenderness, not even an ache. It was like a tenderness. And as I'm learning more, that's you. That's your soul. When something touches your soul or your spirit, baby, it's time for it to be evicted. You gotta say, get up out of here. You have no place here.
Mm.
So, amen. Amen. Lay it down. So I'm happy that I was able to share y'all my experience with you guys. And honestly, I had never planned to tell but the people who are in my close circle exactly what the purging is. So that if you all ever experience that, because I never knew what deliverance meant. I want y'all to know that when you surrender your life to God and you give him your life and you tell him exactly, tell him you don't want to do what you want to do. Tell him direct you. Like I say, blow me like a leaf in the wind. That's what you ask God to do for you. Okay. And don't let nobody tell you that whatever that experience is that happens. So when y'all experience it, you know what it is. Can't nobody downplay it. If you speak in tongues and you.
But do you know the funny thing about this? She's talking to Robert supporters right now, right? Because that's who listens to her, Robert supporters. I'm pretty sure she got maybe 3 or 4 friends on there that's, you know, outside of the saga, I guess. But Robert supporters are those that are listening to her and liking and cheering her on. They probably they didn't even get what we just got. They probably don't even realize she just called that man demonic. She called him a demon. She called him Leviticus or whatever the word is, and said that he got a spirit of confusion, demonic spirit that embodies pride, deception, and twisting of words and communication, leading to confusion, division, destruction, relationships. Like they probably didn't even catch it. It went over their heads. They probably was like, amen. Yes, sister. Yes, say that. They probably didn't even catch the fact that she literally just said she was with a demon, that man is a fucking demon. Because that's exactly what she said. She said they just not that smart, that part. They didn't catch that. They amen. And she like, ooh, I got it off my chest. I was able to call him what he really is. And I got it off my chest. I don't have to worry about it no more. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Anyway, I'm about to hop off here and we about to do some bingo. Who wants to play bingo? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. No. Let me know who wants to play some bingo. It's early, y'all. It's 3:38. We barbecuing tomorrow. Okay. Well, we're going out of town, but we're still gonna be eating some barbecue. Stop playing. She said deliverance requires repentance. Yeah, I don't know who she repent to, but she said she was foaming at the mouth and throwing up and purging stuff all out of her body, child. They would because they're his legions. All right, Binky Bink says she wants to play. Who else want to play? Who else want to play bingo? Who's playing and who's not? She said, oh, and humility. She's a demon and attract another demon. Ooh. Let me see how many hours I need on Kicks. Anyone talk to Marissa? She's been in my mind today. Oh, yeah, Marissa had a baby. Marissa's in the hospital. Anybody talk to her? Marissa had her baby. I'm telling about. I still need 4 more hours. Actually, maybe like 3.5 hours. 3.6. 3.6 hours. She said it's one of her early lives. She said she had been convicted. Sometimes everything, not for the internet. She just took it to God for maybe she will get around to apologizing to Bree in time. I can't. She said things are done in God's time and not ours. Well, I can't see how you could say you delivered without apologizing. That's my thing. Fuck that shit. Fuck that is done in God's time, not ours. Her ass ain't delivered until she apologized. Period. I mean, don't say that you are if you haven't done what you're supposed to do. I don't believe it. I think that she realized that he was I think she realized that he was not good for her. She woke up from that, but I think she's just experiencing some hurt because Robert don't want to move forward in a relationship with her. He didn't want to move forward in a relationship, and that hurt her. She said, "Did I miss the raffle yesterday?" No, we didn't do it, girl. We got to run our mouths and shit, Tony. And by the time I got off, it was like 1:00 in the morning or somewhere around there. We didn't do it yesterday. We gonna do it though, Tony. We gonna do it. I gotta do the spreadsheet though, Tony. I really do. She said, I think I owe you 25. But I know you good for it, Glenn. So you really don't have to give it to me, baby. She said, I just walked into the grocery store. Oh, you did? She wanted to talk so bad, but she knows that she will be dragged. She should feel like a fool. She said, knee deep. Right. She's still not humble though. I at least can discern that. Yep. That part. She doesn't want them to drag her, so she's never going to apologize to Bree at knee deep. Yeah, I don't think she will. Never. She said she would come out tomorrow and say she wasn't talking about him. I don't think she will because I don't think they're talking. I don't think that they're talking. Because, he's still trying to throw little slick shit. Wait a minute. What is this that you just sent me? Oh. Anyway, let's hop off, y'all, and let's go play some bingo. I only seen like 2 people that said they want to play, but we'll see. If we have enough people to play the game, we will. If not, then we won't worry about it. But what are y'all doing for the rest of the day? Those that's not. She said, if she's truly convicted with your spirit, you would do what is pleasing to God, not people. That's right. Absolutely not. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. You wouldn't be worrying about what people got to say. But Simone was on some foolishness earlier. if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. I think Simone told him, like, shut up, little boy, or something like that. Hold on, let me see. What's that name that she be up under again? Simone? Spell it for me in the chat. Because she was on some foolishness earlier. What's that name she be calling herself? Let me see. Glenn, you crazy. Thank you. Hold on. E. Kane, that's right. She was on some foolishness earlier. I don't know. I think Simone might need to be a little evaluated or something. I don't know what's going on with Simone, because baby, Simone said you may have his body, but his soul is somewhere else. He should work on that. Then she said, and that is our love story, precisely how it all happened. She said, goes. Hold on.
Not right now. Can't change it.
You look good. Good as fuck out. I'm matching your energy because I got a nice buzz going. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to get some coochie?
I'm gonna get some coochie. Hey.
You trying?
Ain't no trying. Ain't no trying to it. Let's stop right there. Ain't no trying to it.
What you mean?
You know, ain't no trying to it. Ain't no trying to it. Ain't no trying. Ain't no motherfucking trying to it. Shit.
I'm done with Simone. I'm done with Simone.
Oh my God.
Not right now. Can't change it.
I'm done with fucking Simone. Simone said goals. Simone said goals. I'm done with her ass. She's just crazy. Simone is crazy. She said everybody want to play until it's my turn.
Bitch, what? When I brought that dog out. Bitch, what? When I brought that dog out.
Oh my God, Simone. She said, shut up, ugly. Oh my goodness. She said, I'ma always choose being a real one over anything. Well, I don't know why she putting this on, because she can't be thinking about her boo. She said, there's no coming back. Hold on. There's no coming back once you bring your relationship issues to the internet.
Garupa, atenção na botando na garupa. Que eu tô tipo na bravanel, mandando mídia se fuder, batendo na cara da bunda, na mídia se fuder, batendo na cara da bunda, na mídia se fuder, batendo na cara da bunda. Eu tô tipo na bravanel, mandando na mídia se fuder, batendo na cara da bunda, na mídia se fuder.
I'm so done with this damn girl. I'm so done with Simone. She crazy as hell. Simone is crazy as hell, baby. You hear me? She talking about ain't no coming back when you bring your relationship to the internet. Oh my God, my dramatic self. She said, cry baby, my dramatic self hitting the block button after they went a full day without talking to me. And she up here talking about some crybaby. She calling Robert a crybaby. She said, bruh, hold on.
I prefer this one to get pricked.
Okay, so I still would like to see.
Well,
arm.
actually, this is my ring finger. This is what a wedding band is like. And I don't want any pricks or any weakness to this arm or to this hand. So this is the arm I want you to prick. And please hurry up. I know I was late to my appointment, but I really actually got somewhere to be. So let me some kids by my car. Not my vehicle. Relax. So if you have to go into your car, I'm fine. I can see my car. I have a handicap sticker, so they shouldn't even charge. I should be fine. All right. So and you're not validating the parking? I don't validate street parking. You got a handicap sticker, so therefore you do not need validation.
There's no street cleaning
Usually
today.
where I go, well, if I wanted your opinion, your advice, I wanted you to chime in, I would ask you, this your assistant? This is my assistant. You weren't going to offer me water? Would you like some water? It's fine, I'll drink my spit. Please hurry up and I got someone here. I got a date with him. I'm not anxious, I'm enthusiastic. Okay. That's why I'm getting married. Are you married? What is your name again?
Motel.
Clarissa, how long have you been in a relationship? Wait, so are you trying to stick the needle while I'm not aware? No, I'm just gonna clean your eye.
Oh my God.
It just seemed like you were trying to prick it while I wasn't paying attention. I prefer this one.
Oh my goodness. What did she say? She said, bruh. This one, she didn't say anything. She said, take your time. What's the rush? Then she posted a picture of herself. Anyway, don't come over here looking for me. Help that nigga heal. I'm Scorpio. We ain't that level crazy, girl. You don't control me. Do you understand yet? When he sees me paying another man attention, he get to lying. Pay attention. Oh my God. Take your hands off my assignment before you get hurt. OMG. Said this man send chills up my spines. You go ahead, sir. Mm-mm-mm. She said, I don't laugh. I don't demand. I need to know who they are. Anyway, y'all, that's Simone, y'all. That is Simone. Simone is funny, child. Simone is funny. She said Caesar met her match because Robert put her calls up to him. Yep, he did. That was her. She was calling him, and she called him a crybaby because he wouldn't answer the phone. But somebody said that he can literally just block her, but I think he kind of liked that as well. You know what I mean? I think he likes the chase. He likes what that girl is doing, I believe. So now he's saying he can't wait to visit his family, saying that he's going to Colombia to visit his brother and their children. Okay, that's what he's saying. Oh my God. Anyway, girl, let me go because now I'm looking through. Now I'm being somebody else. Anyway, I'm about to go. Thank y'all. She said Critter met her match too. Yeah, another level of crazy. Thanks, Miss Bonner. Appreciate you, Miss Bonner, again. And Miss Dion, PJ Johnson, or P. Johnson, Miss Shawn, and Miss Shawn. Thank y'all so very much. I am out. I'm actually going to start up on Kicks to do bingo. If y'all want to play, y'all come over. I will post the link. And if you don't want to play, I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there. Packed out
She kept
bad.
talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers got me want to regret something. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.